At this time, I ask that you remain standing. Please stand up. For the national anthem, which will be performed by John Murphy.
Hey, Ted!
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
While the color guard retires the colors, I would like to thank the police pipe and drum from Worcester. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the invocation. The invocation will be given by Pastor Donald Pelto of Maranatha Christian Church.
Before we do the invocation prayer, I'd like to read a verse from the Word of God. Psalm number 121, verse 4 starts, "Behold, he who keeps Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is the keeper, the Lord is your shade at your right hand. The sun shall not strike you by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve you from all evil. He shall preserve your soul. The Lord shall preserve your going out and your coming in from this time forth and forevermore." This is our prayer for these new officers, that wherever they go, we know that there is a God that is protecting them. When we sleep as people in our houses, we're slumbering, but we know that these officers are taking care of us. But we know that there is one that takes care of the soul. They take care of our physical lives, but there is a God that takes care of our soul. Let us bow our heads in prayer. Heavenly Father, we want to come before you. And first of all, we praise you that you have lifted up and blessed and assisted during all this arduous training these new officers. We ask that your hand would be extended to bless and to preserve them and also their families. Lord, all those that have been here supporting them, that they would receive your blessing and your peace. and that you would be keeping their physical lives and as well their souls. We pray in Jesus' name. Amen.
Please remain standing and join me in a moment of silence as we remember those police and military personnel in our great Commonwealth and beyond who have given their lives in defense of this nation and its people. Please be seated. Now please join me in recognizing the instructors and the support staff of the Academy who are responsible for training the recruits. The Academy staff and instructors are a truly dedicated group of men and women. They have made countless personal sacrifices to ensure that the recruits receive the best training available. Now, in addition, we would like to take this time to recognize all police officers in the audience, both active and retired. So if you're an instructor and a police officer, active and retired, please stand up and be recognized. Join me in welcoming to the podium President Louis Petraja of Quinsigamond Community College.
Good afternoon and welcome to Quinsigamond Community College. We think of ourselves as a family, and all of you who are here are part of our families. But I also want to acknowledge that there are many of you out there who are family members who supported our graduates. You've been there for them through this arduous journey and through all the difficult times. So I want to make sure that we also recognize you for your support. And let me also say that that support that you've given them to see them through this time will have to continue. They're going into a difficult profession, one that's going to be demanding and exacting. And I think that the support that you give them will be necessary to their success and to their well-being in the years to come. Be strong with them. Hug them from time to time when they need it. And be there for them at each moment. Because they are going to be out in our community serving. And to our graduates, I want to say that not too long ago you came here with a dream. You came with a commitment, a desire to serve your community, to give all for your community, to protect those people who are the most vulnerable, to stand for justice, and to provide the services that will be needed to support them in sometimes the most difficult circumstances. You will find people in the most difficult days of their lives, and you will be working with them. So I admire your courage and your dedication and your commitment to serve. Do not forget that commitment. You've been through a difficult time. There've been sweat and tears, and I mean that literally because I've seen the videos of the tear gas training. But you stuck it out. You made it, and you're going out there to serve. You came from the community, and you go back to the community to provide that service, to be there for them. Don't ever forget where you came from. Don't ever forget the people that you're serving. And that your jobs, as difficult as they might be, what you do, what you committed to do in coming here was to serve and to be there for them. when nobody else would. You have courage because you're going to be called to run into situations where most people run away. And you will have to face the most difficult situations and encounter some of the most difficult things in life. But you know what? I'm proud of you because we need more people that will stand up for justice, that will do the right thing, and that will live up to that commitment to our community. Many years ago, I had the privilege of talking to a relative who was a retired police officer. And he told me that of all the tools that he had in the job, it was not the guns or the squad cars or anything else, but the most important tool that you have is your mind. Use it well. We have hopefully given you the training that will help you in going out there and serving the community. You will have the knowledge, but each situation will warrant your judgment. Think. Use that knowledge and build on that knowledge because the learning has not stopped through your graduation. It has just begun. Be part of our communities and serve them well. We're proud of you. At QCC, our mascot is the wyvern. The wyvern is a mythical guardian of Worcester, England. But in this case, the wyvern is also the mythical guardian of Worcester here in Massachusetts and the communities around us. So, in one of the most truest ways of the word, you are wyverns. You are the guardians of our community. Congratulations.
Please join me in welcoming to the podium Executive Director Chief Robert Frillo of the Municipal Police Training Committee.
Thank you, Deputy. On behalf of the Healy Driscoll administration and my boss, Secretary Terry Reed, a resident of Worcester, thank you for having me here tonight, and congratulations on such an innovative police program. My responsibility across the Commonwealth is to oversee police training for 23,000 police officers at 18 different police academies. And one that I'm exceptionally proud of is this police academy because Captain Checky, over the last 4 years, wore us down and won the battle that this academy would come to be. I was a doubter at the outset, but I'm so proud of what Captain Checky and the entire team here has accomplished. And I'll briefly go into it. I'm going to go off my script and we'll go really quick here and get through. In order to address diversity, equity, and inclusion in the current world that we live in, it's very difficult for people to commit 6 months of their life to go to a police academy and live it from 6 a.m. till 5 p.m. and have nothing but homework and things to do. We need to be able to attract people into our profession that want to serve their community while they still take care of their family. The innovation and the forethought under the direction of the President to come up with this now initially state recognized, now nationally recognized program is a compliment to Central Massachusetts, it's a compliment to Quinsigamond, it's a compliment to Captain Checky's vision, and more importantly, the President's support that he's given us to make this academy work is like none other across the state. For that, sir, I thank you very much. I was a police officer for 38 years. On May 18th, 1980, I raised my right hand and became a member of the Worcester Police Department. I served 31 years in different areas of patrol, and the last 7 as the chief of police. The first 31 years were fun. It's the last 7 that wore me out and broke me down. I retired in November of 2018, and in August of 2019, Lieutenant Governor Polito, another proud resident of Central Massachusetts, and Secretary Turco, another proud resident of Central Massachusetts, indoctrinated me into the Central Massachusetts world and asked if I would come back for 5 years to address the shortfalls in police training in the Commonwealth. 4 years are down. I think I'll be around a little bit longer than 5. But we're doing the best we can to come up with innovative programs to welcome people into the most rewarding profession in the entire world. They'll have good days, they'll have bad days. But let me talk about a few things. As I just said, May 18th, 1980, I became a cop. Today, April 27th, 2023, you guys are becoming a cop. And you will look before the state and after the state. And you will say, before I was a cop, before I was this, that was my life. Your life will change today. Your hours will change, your shift will change, your commitment will change. But I urge you, never lose back the most important thing in your life, and that's your family. You need to be committed to your job, but you need to take care of the family, the people that support you and put you here. There will always be an overtime, there will always be a detail, there will always be a fun assignment to go to. But there will only be one of your child's first little beginnings. There will be one of your child's high school graduation, college graduation, anniversary, parents, family. Please balance your work-life relationship and take care of yourself, take care of your family, number one. Number two, the world that you're going to go into, and I miss it every day, is a very difficult world to navigate in this day and age. I urge you to take care of yourself. If you're facing stress, deal with it, get help. It's not too proud. Don't be too proud to take care of yourself. For if you are not good, nobody will be good around you. Please take care of yourself. We're here to support you. I will commit to you that I will provide the best training in the Commonwealth, the best training in the country. It's my privilege to serve in the International Association of Chiefs of Police Training Advisory Board. We have a national presence here in Massachusetts. You guys are part of that. And this innovative program is something that on May 11th, Secretary Reedy and I are going to a different part of the state because they want to know what this Quinsigamond story is all about. And I'm going to proudly tell them about the President's leadership and Chief, Deputy Chief, and Captain Checker's guidance in this. For that, we are proud. When you go forward, every call that you answer will be an opportunity to make a first impression on somebody. These people are calling you because they need you. These people are calling you because they need help and they need someone to lean on. As frustrating as it may be to you to deal with the issue at hand, keep the wise comments to yourself. It was very difficult for me to do that. It still is, but keep the wise comments to yourself. And I'll give you real little bits of guidance. What you're about to do can't be on the front page of the Herald tomorrow. Don't do it. If you can't go tell your grandmother about it, don't do it. And if Kathy Curran and Howie Carr are calling, it's too late because you already did it. For that, I wish you the best. We're here to support you. Congratulations. And congratulations for being trendsetters in this innovative police academy that I'm so proud to be supporting. Thank you very much.
Please join me in welcoming to the podium Director of Training, Andrea Nardone, of the Minnesota Police Training Committee.
I just want to welcome you and congratulate the class. I have no speaker prepared, so I'm probably your favorite speaker this evening. But
I didn't tell her. She would have said no.
I did say no. But I just want to tell you that we watched as this program has progressed over the first class and the second class. I attended the first class's graduation, and it is impressive. And the fact I sit here and I watch these videos and I think, I do not know how they're still here. I really do. It is impressive. The accomplishment of your family members today is incredible. And just as Chief Rulo has mentioned to you before, I always like to tell everyone your mental well-being and your personal health of your family and you are the most important things. You're going to see some terrible things. You need to find a way to deal with it, and you need to find a way to bring your family into it. And there is no shame in asking for help. And I wish I had this story about who packs your parachute, because it's a saying we say every day in my house. And if I had been prepared, I could have told you exactly who he was in the Navy, but he was a fighter pilot in the Navy during the Vietnam War, and he was shot down. And he was a prisoner of war for many years. Many years later, when he was free, he was at dinner with his wife, and someone came over to him and recognized him. And they were talking, and he said, "Sir, you don't know who I am, but I was on the same ship as you. I was the one who packed your parachute that day." And it became very clear to him that small things that people do for other people made all the difference in the world, because he would not be alive, but for the man underneath the boat, the sailor, who was packing his parachute. So when we say that, we mean that. Every single day, walk out your door and say, who packs your parachute and who is packing mine today? Maybe something as small as saying goodbye to your family in the morning and kissing your significant other goodbye. But remember, those people are there for you day in and day out, and take advantage of them. So congratulations again.
Thank you, Director. Please join me in welcome to the podium First Assistant District Attorney Edward Carasinas.
Thank you, everyone, and congratulations to the graduates. I'm going to have to admit I'm still a little shook up by that video, and I'm glad my son chose to become a firefighter because it got a little scary, at least for me. But I was speaking with the chief before we started, and District Attorney Early was originally scheduled to speak to you tonight, but he got called away for an emergency. So I'm not going to give the prepared remarks that he had. But if you do run into him, say, what a great speech that was. And he came, just read that thing, it was tremendous. But I was speaking with Chief Ritacco before we started here. He was telling me a little bit about the program, the sacrifice that you have all made, paying your way through this, the sacrifice that your families have made. And it's clear to me how successful this program is. And as I was going through the program, I was looking at some of your instructors. And I've had the opportunity to work with many of them. You know, some of the best police officers, troopers, municipal officers that I've had the opportunity to work with. And in order to become the best, you have to train and learn from the best. And I know you've done that with this group here. And hopefully Sergeant Seeger or Officer Sullivan won't make me do any push-ups on the way out. But congratulations to all of you. And as I believe it was President Pedraja said, and the Chief said, the world has changed, you know, and you definitely have the physical skills to do the job and handle the rigors of the job. But the skills that you came in here with, that you learned from your families, your brains, and your heart, that's what's going to carry you through this. And it's okay to ask for help. You're going to see stressful things, and it's going to be a stressful job, and you're going to come home, or you're going to go home in your car when you're done, and you're going to cry. It's okay to ask for help. It's tough for all of us. But if you keep all of that in mind, and keep your families behind you, as they always will, you're going to be the best of the best. And someday you'll be sitting down here training a group of recruits as well. So in St. Michael, watch over you always, wishing you the best in your careers. And it'll be an honor to be in the courtroom fighting for justice with you. Thank you.
Please join me in welcoming to the podium Yesenia Jesse Gomez, President of the Massachusetts Latino Police Officer Association.
Well, I have a tough act to follow, so good evening, family and friends, staff, President Pedraja. Thank you very much for being here. I want to thank the QCC Recruit Officer Class Number 2 for the privilege of sharing this proud moment with you. And my name is Yesenia Gomez, or Jessie. I am the President of the Massachusetts Latino Police Officers Association, or MLPO as the acronym says. I'm also Sergeant at the Wentworth Institute of Technology Police Department. Today, it's a great honor and a great day to celebrate with you, your fellow officers, family, and friends. In a day you've been waiting for approximately 9 months, not that you were counting by any means. You took the hardest step. You committed to a rigorous schedule and investment in yourself. And as a self-sponsored recruit, you have shown that community commitment by choosing a career in law enforcement. Your commitment aligns with the values and mission of MLPO. You may be asking yourself, who is she and why is she talking about MLPO? Well, just a brief little synopsis of who we are. The Massachusetts Latino Police Officers Association, or MLPO, was established in 2012. And it was formed as officers of Latino descent felt the need to represent their culture, values, within their community, and within the field of law enforcement. Consistent with our philosophy on diversity with the purpose of assisting and acknowledging the members and their innovative contributions to the community, we aim to assist various law enforcement agencies in the recruitment process, to develop professional candidates like yourself, implement change within the community, and participate in programs that help the youth choose a career path. We do this through education, workshops, and dissemination of important information that comes from the MPTC with Director Ferrulo. Our membership is comprised of officers and civilians from various law enforcement agencies across the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. We have, in the last 10 years of existence, established a scholarship fund, which was renamed in 2001 in honor of fallen Worcester police officer Manny Familia, who was also an officer at this institution. The scholarship aims to financially assist those who qualify aims to assist those qualified individuals in funding their self-sponsorship academy goals, just like yourselves, as well as providing higher education awards for those seeking secondary education. We recognize Latino police officers that go above and beyond their call of duty with our yearly award ceremony. Among many other accomplishments that I'm sure you can read on our website or social media, because everybody is on social media. But you're not here to be bored by my facts that you can actually look up much easier. But I do encourage you to look us up and get involved in community service. It's very important. But today, rather, we are here because of your sacrifice to reach this milestone in your life. You endured the social and family time adjustment, which I'm sure you all have stories about. Life did not stop while you trained, as we've seen. Yet you did not waver and stay strong and determined to complete your goal of earning the title of police officer. Your fortitude does not need to be questioned. You have shown us that you are unique, as we saw in the video, and an achiever. You took the path less traveled. Your training experience has been anything but routine. You train Monday to Thursday, as the families can account for, 4:30 to 10 p.m. And every other Saturday, all while some of you attend the school, work, and fulfill your family responsibilities. You deserve the admiration of all of us present today. Your personal life and responsibilities did not care if the academy demanded your physical, mental, and emotional survival. You still have to go to school, work, and help at home. Therefore, we also must thank you, the family members, for your support in allowing these officers now to carry on with their goal. Although you did the physical part, the families did carry the burden of your absence, and without them, most of us wouldn't be sitting here today. So we thank you, the families. Making a difference is what you set out to do, and here we are. You should be proud of yourself. Now that the first step is taken, go forward and make the impact you want to make within the communities you will serve. Be the change in these communities and do so with honor and dignity. But before I let you go, because I don't want to keep boring you, because everybody wants to go out and celebrate, I want to leave you with something that I carry with me every day. Whatever you do 100%. Do it because you care, and do it because it's the right thing to do. Do not do it because it's popular, because at the end of the day, you must be able to look at yourself in the mirror and be proud of what you have done. Even if you stand alone, you have to make yourself proud first. Again, I want to thank everybody here. Congratulations to the officers. You've earned it. Thank you.
The recruits will now prepare for the acceptance of the MPTC authorized QCC Police Academy certificates and police badges. The police badge is a shield and symbolizes that the officers who wear it as a protector of peace and that of the people. It represents allegiance to justice, service, sacrifice, and honor to all the police officers who wear it. The badge is the most recognizable symbol in policing, and is seen by many as a sign of authority, sacrifice, and service. It builds a close-knit, lifetime bond between all the police officer graduates and represent unity after all they have endured during the academy training together. Will President Louis Pedraja and Chief Robert Ferrillo please make their way over to the certificate table. Each member of the Academy was challenged academically, physically, and mentally. Areas of instruction included physical fitness, defensive tactics, first aid CPR, criminal law, and criminal procedure, just to name a few. The certificate and police badges they are about to receive is not a gift, it is not awarded lightly, and it must be earned. A college photographer is present to take pictures of everyone, and we ask that everybody else stays seated so that the graduates can have their moment as they get their certificate and their badge pinned on them. And then please hold your applause in order to allow everyone to hear the names of their loved ones when it is read. Now, members of the audience who have received authorization to pin a police badge on a graduate, please be prepared to make your way down to the stage when your loved one's name is called. I will now begin to read the names slowly. Antonio Baez Guerrero will be pinned by his mother. Beltran will be pinned by his brother, Trooper Beltran. Will be pinned by Chief Previer. Will be pinned by his wife. Mariano will be pinned by his mother. Jeffrey McCrae will be pinned by his girlfriend.
Nancy Rodriguez.
I'm gonna go down to the side.
Derek Mendez will be pinned by Deputy Chief C. Giovanni. Cletus Naco will be pinned by his brother. Nicholas Nuttall will be pinned by his father. Santos Oliveira will be pinned by his wife. Richard Roos will be pinned by a friend.
I swear to God. He's getting the second. All night.
The lady Grenadier will be pinned by a friend.
Let's go mini guard.
Duche Romeus will be pinned by Chief Levante.
Get it together.
Brendan will be pinned by his wife. Michael St. Martin will be pinned by his fiancée. Brendan Schweitzer will be pinned by his fiancée.
No.
Please join us to congratulate the class of ROC number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, the members of Academy Class number 2 are no longer student officers. They are now police officers. Although every graduate sitting here before you have achieved a significant goal, some of the Academy members have further distinguished themselves by their outstanding success in the training program. We now recognize all these individuals. The first award is the Honor Graduate Award, which will be presented by Captain Joseph Check. Each member of the class number 2 is challenged academically, physically, and mentally. Among this Academy class, this police officer stands at the top of his class. This police officer demonstrated excellence in all areas of training and was selected by his peers. The Academy staff is proud to announce that this student officer, who is now a police officer, has earned the Honor Graduate Award of class number 2 ROC, and his name is Brendan Schweitzer. by Chief Kevin Ritacco. The Director's Award is given to the student officer, now police officer, who attained the highest academic average over the course of the academy training. Class number 2 was instructed and tested in more than 40 different subject areas, representing more than 800 academic hours. Receiving the Director's Award with a final grade of 91.5 is Police Officer Derek Mendez. Proficiency Award is presented by Sergeant William McGinnis. The Firearm Proficiency Award recognizes the top gun of the class. This officer displayed superior performance during the basic recruit firearms training. Receiving the award is Police Officer Eric Estev. Physical Training Award is presented by Academy Instructor Josh Cole. The Academy Physical Fitness Training Program consists of more than 66 hours of physical training. The police officer receiving this award topped the physical fitness program. Police Officer Nicholas Nuttall from The Most Improved Physical Fitness Award is also presented by Academy Director, sorry about that, come on. Our physical trainer there, Josh Cole. This student officer really amazed everyone. If you saw in that video, the beforehand and the after, he has been impressive for everyone. And he knows who he is, so I'm going to call him up. This student officer, who is now a police officer, he has clearly shown the most improvement over the course of the academy training. Police Officer Duche Roman. So ladies and gentlemen, now we get to take a break from talking. And finally, our last special speaker. It is customary for the graduating class to nominate one of their peers to deliver a speech on behalf of the academy class. Representing ROC number 2 is Class President, Police Officer Michael St. Martin.
Good evening, family, friends, staff, fellow classmates. My name is Michael St. Martin, and I'm honored to be standing here today representing ROC2 as our class president. It has been a rigorous 8 months of training, dedication, and hard work by our class. Beginning with day 1, something you all were able to tune in on. Day we repeatedly try to forget. We have experienced many struggles, physically, mentally, and emotionally. As we reflect on our time here at the Academy, I think all 17 of us can agree that we have faced numerous challenges. Some are challenged in physical fitness, some in the class material, but today we are all equal having successfully completed those tasks. Day one of the academy was the beginning of a life journey. Actually, it began when we signed up for the academy. Day one was just a reality check of whether we believe we can still succeed. Seeing the drill instructors, walking up to the parking lot, starting to see your microphone in hand, sent chills down everyone's spine, thinking, what in the world did I get myself into? The repeated yelling and mind games, something we certainly will not miss, but it has made us who we are today. An important part of succeeding these past 8 months is coming home to a strong support system. The tough days where you needed someone to just listen and be there for you were an important part of our success. For myself, coming home to my fiancée Justine, having my mother, my father, and my sister there for me made it all worth it. At this time, fellow classmates, if you would join, I'd like to thank all of our families for their unwavering support. Without your support, we would not be here today. In policing, every call you go on is an unknown. Being able to turn it on is something that was ingrained in our heads through our evenings. We've been taught the importance of ethics, power of communication, and the significance of public trust. But our training has been much more than just acquiring knowledge and skills. It's been about developing our character and preparing us to be successful police officers. Something that got me through the hard days was telling myself that it will all be worth it. And at the same time, knowing everything is being done in our best interest. There certainly were days when I came home drained and exhausted, with the hope that tomorrow will not be as bad. The staff who made us into police officers were teaching us how to be tough, how to continually progress under pressure in stressful situations. I'd like to take a second to personally thank our drill instructors, led by Sergeant Timothy Seeger, for being tough on us and getting us prepared to succeed. I would also like to thank Quinsigamond Community College President Luis Pedraja for hosting our academy, and Academy Director Captain Joseph Checki for selecting our staff. You have selected the most professional and knowledgeable staff that we could ask for. For many of you unaware, Captain Checki has begun the only evening police academy in the state of Massachusetts. It's a unique layout for an academy as opposed to the typical 7 to 3 Monday through Friday, 6-month academy. I'm sure we all wish this was 6 months, not even. I know that Captain Checki has done a lot of planning in order to make this work, to make this program succeed. And I just want to say thank you for your dedication and hard work. Without you, none of us would be here. We would still be hoping for an opportunity to join the world of law enforcement. Thank you, Captain. Now this brings me to my fellow classmates. From what began as 23 individuals on day one, has become a tight-knit group of 17. There were days where we certainly couldn't stand each other, people getting under each other's skin. And then there were days where we left a smile on our face. Sometimes it was just because it was 10:30 and the day's done, but others were because of enjoying the day with our peers. We knew that in order to become a successful class, we needed to turn it on and complete the daily tasks as a team. To keep it short, I would like to say thank you to my classmates for being yourselves, keeping our eyes on the goal of today, graduation. That being said, it was an honor to represent our class. Thank you for choosing me to do so. Congratulations to every one of you. You should be proud of what you have accomplished these past 8 months. And I wish you all the best in your future careers. Thank you. At this time, we have some class gifts that we would like to hand out. Officer Sorensen will be assisting. If you hear your name, can you please come on stage? Captain Checki. Officer Malia. Officer RC. And Instructor Cole. We also have a class gift. Captain Checky, if you would like to receive that. Figure with snow days, time is something that needs to be changed here and there. So we have a countdown clock. Captain Checky.
Thank you, Academy Class President, ROC number 2. We will enjoy that gift. We will use it well, like the first class gave us with the hat stuffed on top of them. We will use that. So please join me in welcoming to the podium Chief Kevin Rataco and Captain Joseph Checker.
We had some really good speakers today. I just want to give some thank yous to everyone that made this possible. I want to thank Executive Director Robert Frulo, if he could come up and receive this gift. Without the MPTC, this would not be possible. It really is their program. They're the oversight for it, and without them supporting us or allowing us to utilize the program, we would not be able to train these new officers here. So without Bob, their family members would not be police officers today. So thank you, Bob. The next gentleman pays my paycheck. The president of the college, Luis Pedraja. We have a few other gifts. I'm just going to say a few other words and then let the chief speak, if you'd like to. I'd like to thank the Massachusetts Municipal Police Training Committee, Chief Robert Ferrulo, James Hicks, and Director of Training Andrea Nardone, as well as all their staff. They've been very helpful with helping us deliver this program and be able to do what we're doing today, and I'm very proud of that. I want to thank the Executive Office of Public Safety and Security, Terrence Reedy, as well as Thomas Turco, the former one. I really appreciate everything. I want to thank the Academy instructors and the Academy staff. I might be able to put this together with the schedule and payroll and deliver a program, but without the Academy instructors, the staff instructors that are here in front of me, there is no way I could do this without all of them. Really, the thanks goes to all of them. They put in the hard work, time away from their family, and I really do appreciate it. I have a couple gifts for you. I'm going to grab them right now. But thank you so much. They're always threatening to quit, but they always quit. Thank the class president for all the hard work you put in. If you could come up here and see this gift as well. It's a class photo we took yesterday, so there was no smile. So I just want to thank some of the agencies that were involved. There's a lot of police instructors that come from various police departments and agencies. And representing those agencies are Quinsigamond Community College, the Worcester Police Department, Holyoke Police Department, Petersham Police Department, Franklin County Sheriff's Department, the Natick Police Department, Tufts University Police, Shrewsbury Police, Southbridge Police, the Massachusetts State Police, the Framingham City Police, as we saw today, the Worcester District Courthouse, Dover Police, and the Princeton Police Department. I thank all those agencies as well for having their department members come here to train these recruits. Thank you, and have a good day.
Yes, I'm last. So I'm standing between you and having some fun tonight. I just want to say one thing perfectly clear. I want to thank you for coming to Quinsigamond Community College, for attending one of the hardest academies out there. You had to work, you had to deal with home life, and you had to deal with us. And I get to watch it all. Okay? I am so proud of them. They have no idea how much I saw. I'm on the sideline cheering, and I'm the one that gets to pat all the people on the back and say, great job. And I am really, really proud of them, and I'm proud of everybody on the stage. Our staff is just impeccable. These guys care so much about having these officers trained and trained properly. It is so huge. We're lucky. We're really lucky. And President Pedraja, without his guidance and his, as Captain Jackie said, money, it wouldn't have happened. We're proud of it. We're proud of Quinsigamond. Quinsigamond has been my home for 42 years, and I'm real happy. So congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, as the class begins departing from the auditorium, we ask that you remain where you are and allow all the graduates to exit